is up? I'm Roger Zero. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 PM straight Eastern, 7 PM on weekends. Don't forget Sunday Funday, where we stream whatever we damn well please. We are starting a new Fortnite Save the World campaign, starting from scratch. Run away! I'm gonna shut up so you can actually hear all the dialogue. Oof.
You're awake, okay? Those stairs are really meant for feet, for moving forward.
Security system failure.
Ignore that. So, introductions. I'm Ray, and we're the commander's support crew. Or at least we would be, if we had a commander. And if this drill is any indication, we won't last a second in the storm on our own. Say that again? Not a drill? Well, that certainly explains the monsters. Fun fact, our mission was to prevent the storm from happening, so on to plan B. You guys got anything? Anything? Come on.
Distress call. Incoming distress
Oh, I think you just found our plan B.
Ramirez here. I'm requesting backup.
Read you loud and clear.
We have survivors in danger. The storm's closing in.
Please hold.
Do not put me on hold.
Let's cut to the chase. Have you ever considered fighting? Because we really need a commander, and I think you've got what it takes. Don't listen to him. You're going to be amazing. Connecting you to our commander now. Guys, take your positions. Lock. Flip the switch. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
Okay, Commander. Ramirez is counting on you to get those survivors to safety.
Hello? Ray? If you can hear me, now would be a great time to hurry up.
Copy that. Weapons and building systems. Now.
Yeah, back in action. We got a pack of HUDs dead ahead. What's our firepower situation?
See for yourself.
Lead the way, Commander.
Cool.
Take them out.
Whoops. Got him a bad shot.
That's how it's done, Commander.
Now, this is where we need to go. We need to go up here. I've already tried, you can't break through that spot there, you can't. You have to follow what the game tells you to do. So we'll pull out our T-square,
Whenever
look at that
something is
thing.
blocking your path, try destroying it. Use your pickaxe to take care of the minecart.
That is a T-square. Criminy.
Nice.
That's our
What's your
very first
situation out here,
pickaxe.
Ramirez?
I've been holding down the fort, but nowhere safe for long.
Well, we're here to help.
So this is the, excuse me, the tutorial mission for Fortnite Save the World campaign. Just gonna find our way out of the caves here.
Whoa! Has it always been this bad, Ramirez?
Nah, sometimes it's worse.
Doesn't look so bad.
Excellent building.
Sure, why don't we get this chest?
much bigger gun. We can help with that. We need some crafting materials. Try smashing up some cars and trees.
Of course, you can get bacon from corn husks, corn stalks. In the tutorial mission, you can no longer farm bacon that way later as you play through the game. Only available in the tutorial.
Good choice. Cars are a trusty source of metal, nuts and bolts, and mechanical parts.
Sure, but that was a tractor. Anyhow.
Trees are good sources of wood for building, and twine for crafting.
If you're just tuning into the stream, we're just playing through the tutorial for Fortnite Save the World campaign. If you're interested in more Save the World content, or even some streams of Battle Royale, you can check out more of my content. You just do a Google search, Roger0, R0DGERZER0. I'm just on my alternate account currently, but if you'd like to follow me on Twitch or YouTube, sub to me.
That's everything we need to craft a gun. Open the inventory, click on the gun icon, select it, and craft.
You can just Google Roger0, it'll come up. Sure. Whoops. There's really not much more to see in the tutorial.
We got company.
I've marked the location of the fort on your map. Let's go protect those survivors.
If I remember correctly, if we go around the back here, so there's the main home base that you have to defend. The fort. If we head around the back here, I believe there's a chest. Let's have a look here. I think just up here, where the rocket launcher's from. Spoiler. Your objective in the tutorial is to launch a rocket, which puts a satellite in orbit, which we will see in a few moments. But if we go up here, it's behind the base here, just here. Find a chest. That gave us, laser rifle. Drop down here.
Hurry up out there, Ramirez!
Take out those husks.
Sure.
Fort's
So,
taken
I
on
mean, so this is the tutorial mission, Fortnite Save the World campaign, so we have to do as we're told. Cool.
Thought we lost you out there.
You're not that lucky. What's her status?
We can't find a way out of here soon. We're all as good as dead.
Don't worry, hermano. We're working on it.
No need to worry. We've got your back.
Sí, mi hermano.
Let's place
¿Cómo
some
estás?
To
Es
keep
muy
husks
bueno.
from getting inside, place traps in front of the door.
Now, these are turrets, which you can no longer make in the game proper, but I believe when the game was first released, you can, or you could, make turrets, much like these, and place them down. I guess it was an ability, maybe of constructors or something, etc. But or you could just, any class could make them.
Those traps should buy us some time. Let's see how those survivors are holding up.
Sure. But maybe they'll reintroduce these turrets to the game proper, maybe one day.
Ramirez.
Hang tight. We're gonna take care of it.
And of course, here's the wonderful survivor character models, many of whom these character models you will see again and again and again. Yep, that should give us a blue launcher.
I'm getting some seriously weird readings. Nice work.
Whoops. Okay, just getting some seriously weird readings.
Whoa! Was this here the whole time? Is this a missile or some sort of rocket?
Some sort of rocket. Actually, wait! It's the best sort of rocket! Commander, there's a satellite on board. If we have a satellite, we can guide Ramirez and the survivors back to our home base.
Then let's launch this thing.
So basically you're some faceless commander who is telling Ramirez here, our soldier, what to do from home base. Does that make sense? I completely forget, now that I'm on my main account, now that I'm in Twine, completely forget that you need to, that you are in fact controlling, you are a commander controlling a soldier,
The opposite of
or
liftoff.
constructor, or outlander, or ninja.
That's strange. Someone converted this rocket to
You're
run
not
on
actually
blue
the
glow.
character you're
Okay,
playing.
then, let's find some blue glow. Explore the rooms near the rocket. There
Come on.
should be some blue glow close
Oh, that's
by.
right. Still on default settings. I wonder I'm not picking that exactly. Whoops. Really not much more to see
Add
here.
the blue glow to the rocket.
Ammo. Sure.
Great. Now get outside before you're engulfed in flaming rocket exhaust.
Bug.
We need to keep that rocket safe until launch.
Another wave's coming. I need some backup.
Don't take any chances, Lenny. I'm on my way.
What the hell is that thing?
Get out of there!
I think I can hold it.
That'll help you guys out. Alright, let's get back outside, shall we? I wonder what happens if we just let them destroy the base.
Report the danger. We've got more incoming. You need to protect the survivors.
I don't think the husk will make it past our spark traps though. Can we just destroy the base? I wonder. Might be quicker just to edit it. Huh. I can't. No, I don't think you can. No, it's gonna let me destroy it. There goes that bit. I wonder. I don't think it would do much anyway, because I don't think the husk would pass through here. Yeah, essentially you just need to defend for a bit. This is your first introduction to the husks.
I need reinforcements, Commander.
We're working on something. Hang tight and protect the fort. Got
We
it.
should get our airstrike soon.
is coming online. 10 seconds.
That's what I like to hear.
Call in that airstrike when you're ready, Commander.
Sure. Okay. Oops. It's map to the left button on the directional pad.
You've been holding out on me.
To blast off.
So yeah, the rocket's gonna come out of here. See the husks still going mad. But there we go. Where am I? I still am.
Stand by to move, Ramirez. As soon as that satellite data's ready, we're bringing you in. Great job out there. Thanks to that launch, we can now connect to our very own satellite. Let's take a look. I'm sure it's not that bad.
We'll see.
Oh wow. That is terrible. I stand corrected. Wow. Great, they're in space too. Let's deal with that later.
4 biomes later, we still have dealt with it.
What do you call this place?
Let's see. Trade my HB. Say 1, 2, 3. No, where am I going? Yeah, I got a better idea. Just naming our home base here, as you do at the just after the tutorial mission of the Fortnite Save the World campaign, you get to name your home base. I love the autocorrect there. There we go. Ninja's Harem of Thoughts. I suppose it lets me have that. Let's get V-Bucks. Sure. Cool. So that was the tutorial mission for Fortnite Save the World campaign. Sure, I'll play with others. I don't know if you can see that on your screen. There it is, yep. Cool, and now we've got to do our very first Storm Shield defense in Stonewood. We can't even access any of the other tabs at the moment. Oh, look at all those missions. And of course there are new missions in Canny Valley now, since July. Over the birthday celebrations, they introduced some new missions to Canny Valley. There is no story missions in Twine yet. Hopefully changed. I'm gonna shut up.
I can't believe it! People are still alive out there, and we can save them! This could be our thing! Where do we start? Oh. I get it. I have people I'm looking for too. Look, so what if there are storms and monsters? If we all pull together, we can bring all of them home. What do you say?
They're closing in too fast! We're not gonna make it to the door!
That's our cue, Commander. Pop, head down and prepare the storm shield. You'll be fine. Out you go!
Stay behind me!
Pick up the pace, Pop!
Nah, take your time. It's only a horde of monsters. Phew, good timing. Thanks for guiding us home, Commander.
Welcome home, everyone. You are now protected by a temporary storm shield. But I think I know how to turn this little home base into something incredible. If we can upgrade and protect it, this storm shield could keep you and everyone you rescue safe from the storm. And that's where you and your construction chops come into play. You are a talented builder, like Frank Lloyd Wright, or Bob.
So let's get started. Go activate the storm shield.
Alright, sure.
The goal is to protect the storm shield from any attackers.
That's weird.
Here's what you can build! But we don't have the resources to build that quite yet. And here's what we do have the time and resources to build. Still good. Let's get started with the basics. Can't build without resources. Let me send some for you.
I don't know why Ray never does that ever again. To go get your own damn resources.
Let's build some defenses around the storm
Sure.
shield. Let's start with walls.
Gonna build it out
You
of
have
brick.
wood, stone, and metal.
Well, I mean, yeah, stone, but I call it brick.
Now, add a door. Next, you'll want to build some floors and ceilings.
What to build?
Nicely done. Looks like we could use some traps. Place a floor, ceiling, and wall trap.
Sure. Okay, we'll do wall first.
Those are the basics. Now let's finish the build. Here's what you need to construct. Low walls are great for slowing down the enemy, and they don't get in the way of your bullets.
Well, I'm gonna run out
Deselect
of
the
brick.
2 top rows, and make sure the bottom 3 panels are selected.
That's okay.
Make sure
Just
to
make it out of
select
metal.
the low piece you removed to make the door. Well done! You definitely have construction skills. Let's place a few more traps on structures we've built. Put them anywhere you like, but remember, this first attack will come from the south. Confession time! I, broke the airstrike. Let's not dwell on who crashed what into a mountain, alright? So for now, we'll stick with grenades. Here's a target for you.
Love that it's telling me to use the K key.
Target.
I'm playing on console. I suppose you could connect a keyboard and mouse to console. I believe it's supported. Fight.
Got you something!
Nicely done! Looks like we're ready to defend. If your walls take damage during the fight, you can repair them as long as you have enough of the matching material. You may want to craft some more ammo, but after that, you're all set. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
I don't believe you can request help for this one.
Here we go! Shield
Oh, it might be
power
my
increasing.
settings.
As expected, the shields have gone a little flaky. Let's see if the storm notices. I think it did. You've got this, Commander. Defend your storm shield.
Oh. Well, there's our first introduction to Pitcher. Actually, one of the least annoying husks to defend against in the game. Mobbers are on the top of my list of most annoying husks in Fortnite Save the World. Again, you can let your traps do some of the work, but I'm being a bit proactive here. Might be a bit boring if I just sit here and let the traps do the work. Again, we would need to build proper trap tunnels, but this is just what the game has asked us to do, tutorial-wise.
Thank you, you've been wonderful.
Of course, you've got your shielders. You need to shoot them first before you can damage the... Oh, we can still damage the husk, even when they're shielded, but makes it easy if you destroy the shield first. You can see here, this is the new oh, no. He's gone already. That's the new character model. Well, slightly new. I mean, they used to be a lot cuter. They used to have a lot less going on. see if I can show you this one without destroying it. There you go. Oh, how could you shoot that? They're adorable. And of course they will attach themselves to other husks if they're still on the battlefield. This is a husky husk. Again, if you're a veteran of Fortnite Save the World, you know all this. All good.
Hey, we just built that! You're doing great! Hold the fort, the shield will be up soon!
Criminy, what am I? I'm PL1. Well, these husks are the same PL as me. But still, PL1. Gee whiz, I haven't been PL1 in a long time. I'm currently in Twine on my main account. Just let the traps get those ones. Yeah, I'm just on my alt at the moment. I thought it'd be cool to go back and have a look at the first couple of missions for Fortnite Save the World campaign, including the tutorial. See some cutscenes that you only see at the beginning of the game. There's no normal sort of video cutscenes per se as you progress through the game. There are sort of voice recorded dialogues and storyline that you can follow. Well, at least for the first 3 biome. GG. Yeah, we'll just hold auto run so we run off the screen. There we go. Just harem of thoughts. GG. Shot of that. That's going in the thumbnail. Maybe. So yeah, that was the first Storm Shield in Stonewood. G. Just loading here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. There was Fortnite Save the World campaign tutorial and the first Storm Shield defense. Of course, there's a lot more to do when you're starting out Fortnite Save the World. You'll have a long way to grind before you hit Twine, like I have on my main account. Many llamas? Should be some more dialogue here too. Of course, we get base Kyle and we get some V-Bucks for completing Storm Shield. Get the achievement too. Shelter from the Storm. Completed home base Storm Shield Defense 1.
A skill tree upgrade is now available. You can spend skill points to unlock and upgrade your abilities. Right now, you have enough skill points to unlock a new hero class. Purchase the Constructor Leadership node.
Sure.
Nice work. Get out there and build something amazing. And don't forget to keep an eye on your skill points. The skill tree is your best bet for boosting the power of your home base and earning new powerful gadgets.
Not to mention survivors. Oops. Oh jeez, I thought it was frozen.
The survivors are safe. Ramirez is ready for action. Not a bad start. Luck, let's see that status report. Okay, good reporting. One small note, let's maybe try not to cry in the war room. Even if the radar looks like, wow, that's entirely red. Commander, we've got multiple storms converging on home base, and no idea how to fight back. Well, you knew that last part. But luckily, I've got... I'm sure there's something here. Pop, got anything? Ha, here we go! In case of an after-hours emergency, contact your 24-hour tech support agent. I'd call this an emergency. All right, I found the location. Let's get going.
Sure, why not? Well, we'll complete this mission anyway. And then a little bit, it should tell us you'll unlock the ability to slot some survivors. The game should tell you to slot your survivors. The game doesn't do a terribly great job of telling you about survivors or how to build, but that's okay. I believe this mission here, the very first part of the Storm mission where you have to explore the Vindertech lab, you will be taught how to build a little bit defense-wise, but the build they tell you to do is not great. Although I suppose it could always adjust as need be. Again, there needs to be a proper sense of how to build in the game. You can always check out some of my content on my YouTube, or check out David Dean. He's got some great videos on building trap tunnels. That's more Storm Shield defense, but for Fight the Storm, you can just build a simple pyramid. Or whatever you really feel comfortable with. Rule of thumb is do not overbuild.
Bullets! Love it!
Build just enough so you can still so you've got just grab this blue bow. You want a good defense, but you want to also be able to make your way clearly and cleanly around the defense. Don't spam walls, for the love of God. But I mean, you'll learn all of this as you progress through the game. So we've got some other newbies with us. Right, so we've got to travel to the lab. I haven't heard any dialogue yet. Obviously you can save the survivor if you can.
The fort is falling!
Get you something! Enemy in my sights.
This does not inspire confidence. Let's see what's inside.
I swear there was some other dialogue. That's okay. I mean, if you play the campaign yourself, you'll
And this
hear all the dialogues.
inspires even less confidence. Let's take a look around.
That poor survivor, I'm just letting him get eaten.
Let's explore. It looks like it was abandoned. A secret research lab! Finally. Huh. This is Vindertech equipment. What's it doing here? Check out that computer.
Alright.
Whoa, this is interesting. In the lead up to the storm, Vindertech Labs began developing experimental weapons. Normally I'd find that kind of thing disturbing, but these days, I'm all about it. It looks like this lab was working on something called an atmospheric laser. I've downloaded the schematic. Let's test it out. Okay, to start, we'll need some blue glow to power the weapon. There should be some in this lab. Then, I've got a hunch we'll want to stock up on bullets. There are two ways to craft bullets. You can open your inventory and select the bullets you want to craft, or you can hold reload on your current weapon to auto-craft the bullets you need. Let's craft some bullets.
Sure. Ashley Birch is the voice of Ray, I should mention. You may know her as Tiny Tina, Borderlands series.
We're all set. I've marked the target on your map.
Sure. Let's go out to defense, shall we? Looks like Tyrone's already building. Building a stairway to heaven by the looks of it.
There's the target. According to the lab's computers, you place the atlas on the target, add blue glow, and
Yep.
wait. Sounds simple. Way to go! Way to go! Prepare for an attack from the west. Build some basic reinforcements to protect the atlas. This storm will be stronger than what we saw at home base.
Let's watch these newbies build. Sorry, no offense. You actually have to build as the game asks you to.
To the Atlas.
Sure.
Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
Okay, yeah, just
That's
A
enough
to vote.
flow.
Essentially, here, I'll just show you real quick. Okay, no, they're actually... Yeah, well, we're activating it. You can build a simple trap tunnel as well. I'll show you.
And there goes the core
If
temperature.
you just build it
Oh.
here.
No need to worry. Yet.
Oops.
Trouble at our fort.
Wait for it.
I'll just smash this out of the way. But yeah, you can build a simple trap tunnel all the way back here. And let's see.
Okay.
I like to put some stairs backwards, and you can always put a launcher. Well, you won't be able to because you won't be able to construct them yet, but in future games you can put a launcher, a floor launcher, just here. It'll bounce the husks up into the stairs and bounce them backward into your trap tunnel, essentially repeating the process of them passing through your trap tunnel once more. It doesn't help when people put stairs in the way like that though. But yeah, you can build a simple... Whoops, I did not mean to do that.
Grenade out.
Now I'm screwing up the trap tunnel. You want to build your trap tunnel before you start the defense, I mean ideally. I haven't got enough mats to make any traps, but I can only make spike traps at this point in game anyway. But yeah, essentially, you want to find where the husks are passing from. Usually you can tell that purple splodge, that purple splooge on the map. Just there in front of me is where the husks are passing from, spawning from. Yeah, I mean, you can always put whoops! Oh, for the love of Jesus! A ceiling! Get the right piece, Roger. Get a ceiling on the your trap tunnel. Or you can put floor, wall, and ceiling traps. She sells seashells by the seashore. The teachers say Skinner will crack at any moment. Purple multi dishwasher. Wow, I'm gonna work on my enunciation. Oh, and if you're running around the map, especially suburb maps like this one, the swings, the playset, smashing any of them open should net you a fair few nuts and bolts and parts. Also the parking meters in the city maps. Don't wait for the game to explain this to you because, yeah.
Heavy damage.
You can always check out my farming videos on my YouTube as well. Just head on over to Roger Zero, mate. YouTube. Bob's your uncle. Kangaroo Emu. Didgeridoo, mate. Make sure you didgeridoo check out my YouTube. Of course, I'll be posting highlights from the stream on my YouTube. I usually post highlights from my Twitch streams. So you can follow me on Twitch, sub to me on Twitch and YouTube, and follow me on Twitter, blah blah blah. Oh no! 0 deaths, TM. I trademarked that, by the way. Only I may say 0 deaths. You have to license that term from me if you ever want to use it.
No turning back now.
Yeah, we'll go watch the Atlas ignite, shall we? Go. Got a good vantage from here, mate. Check this out. Maybe we'll get out of it close. Gonna shoot a blue laser into the sky, mate.
Whoa! It just blasted a hole in the ground.
You think that would hurt your character?
Score 1 for Restless Amateur Science! We've got to stock up on these beautiful sky lasers.
Oh, that's light in my way. So that was Fight the Storm Stonewood. The very first mission proper in Fortnite Save the World campaign. Just how it was. Criminy. What was I thinking? Video can't change the name of my home base on my main. That's the best, anyway. I feel like Ninja gets goofed on too much. Or maybe too little. Well, hope you've enjoyed the stream. That was Fortnite Save the World campaign, the tutorial and the first mission or so. Of course, there's tons to go after this, so yeah. But you can only see some of these cutscenes, hear some of this dialogue at the very beginning. Well, you don't see any other cutscenes per se as you progress through the game. You hear a lot of dialogue, recorded dialogue. Some very talented voice actors.
The only thing we need now is even the slightest understanding of what's going on. Luckily, I have someone on hold who might be able to help. Full disclosure, he might be insane. But there's only one way to find out.
Sure. I think she's talking about Lars, if I remember correctly. This is where you meet Lars. Oh, sure. He will do this one. We have to, to progress. Now you can see weak points when you're farming, using your pickaxe. Oh, and of course unlock survivor squads. Very important, slot your survivors, people. Come on, don't freeze. Come on. Unlock research tier 1, of course, as well. Sure. Just smash through this. These are just some of the tutorial missions as well. Essentially, it just tells you what to do. I mean, yeah, the game does a bit of a okay job of telling you to slot survivors and build and other stuff, but yeah, it could be better. Of course, got your grey llamas, blah, blah, blah. And because this is my alternate account, you can, I can still purchase the deluxe founders pack, even though I've already purchased it on my main account. And there's the standard pack. So that's what you get with the deluxe founders pack. Cool. I think I got the ultimate. I think there's another one above that, but it's not on sale at the moment. Anyway, all good. No, that is not it. That is not what I want to do. Cancel. Wants us to slot some survivors first before we can continue. Sure. Yeah, I mean, the game literally does not let you progress without slotting survivors, but I feel like people just forget about them.
Well, you're in luck.
Here's Lars.
I saw that light show you put on back there, by the way. Righteous pyro. But I'm gonna do you one better.
Is that so?
Come see for yourself.
Sure. So this should be, yeah, Ride the Lightning. Well, we'll just do this one, and then I'll be signing off. Just give you an idea of the, well, more for people who've been playing the game for months. I mean, I certainly forgot most of the beginning cutscenes and starting dialogue for Fortnite Save the World campaign when you're first starting off. It's cool to go back and have a look at some of those cutscenes. The game was really cinematic, really got you involved to begin with, but then the grind begins. Actually, if you check out my, what's the top 10 glitches of Fortnite Save the World, epic glitches or something on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see inside the van. You used to be able to glitch your way inside the van.
We're here.
And now they
What's
fixed
your
that.
location, Lars?
Where else would I be? Hanging out of my lab, making groundbreaking discoveries.
We'll find you. So what have you turned up in your research?
Nothing but noise. Too much signal interference going on.
Huh, tell me about it. Everything up to 3,000 gigahertz.
It's total chaos.
Exactly. And don't get me started on UHF.
Oh, ultra-high frequencies are getting brutalized.
It's like, where's the ionosphere?
I said the exact same thing. Look at that. I knew we'd make a good team.
It's not really a team, it's more of a me and the commander situation. No offense, it's just, that's how it's always been. Commander and Ray, saving the world, side by side.
It's cool, little robot, I get it. But you're gonna come around.
Does Lars want to sleep with Ray? What the hell is up with that dialogue? I always thought that was a weird piece of dialogue. It's stuck in my head. It's the way they sort of banter between one another. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Just need one more piece of blue glow. There we go. 4 to do ride the lightning. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Yeah, if you try to build over husks, the PC building will let the husk just face through it. You won't be able to stand on it. Anyway, let's find the van, shall we? It's usually in the same spot in this. Early on in Stonewood, it's pretty easy to find your mission objective. It's a little bit trickier as you progress through the game. It's a chest. You want to look for 5 and 6 star chests, much like that one I opened in the tutorial. But you want to look for higher chests than that. Again, you can check out some of my content on YouTube, check out some of my farming videos and give you a better idea of what chests to look for when you're farming. How you going? Roger Zero here. Well, that was Fortnite Save the World campaign tutorial. First mission or two, hope you enjoyed. And I'll leave it there because I don't want to spoil too much more for people who haven't played the Fortnite Save the World campaign yet. Here's some Fortnite menu, the OG music for you to enjoy, and I will catch you in the next video. Make sure to follow me on Twitch too, or play some games. Cheers.